Good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us for Light the Hoan, a TMJ4 special. We are now just a couple minutes away from what's going to be a historic moment for the city of Milwaukee, lighting the iconic Daniel Hoan Bridge. This bright idea comes with a lot of support, and there's a lot of private funding behind it as well. Every one of the bulbs, the tens of thousands of them you see on the Hoan Bridge, purchased with a special dedication or message. We're going to share some of those messages across the bottom of your screen for this half hour. This project has been 3 years now in the making. Delaney Bride joins us. She caught up with the masterminds behind the idea to light up the Hoan. And Delaney, it would be an understatement to say that this is a group effort.
Absolutely, and I wish it could be a group effort to get the fog away, but I asked Brian if I bought a couple of hair dryers and blew the fog away if that would work, and he said unfortunately not. But lighting the Hoan has been an amazing effort for the past not just 2 but really 4 years. When Ian and Michael got the idea from the grandson of Daniel Hoan, they brought in Jill to work with nonprofits, Greg, the chief storyteller, who will continue to tell stories about people who buy bulbs and dedicate them to their loved ones. It all started with an idea to bring leaders together in the city of Milwaukee. The group needed a name, and all Ian and Michael had to do was look to the east.
The Hoan Group, we thought, what a great idea. We're bridging generations. The bridge is named Hoan.
Before they could get started, the two met with Daniel Steininger, the grandson of Daniel Hoan.
Dan loved the idea, and as we were leaving Dan's office, he said, you know, one thing that you might want to consider taking on.
He told us about the project of the Daniel Hoan Bridge lighting that was supposed to happen back in 2015 and before that in the 70s as well.
But it would take all of Milwaukee in order to succeed where others had failed.
If I can't walk out of my balcony in Walker's Point of the 3rd Ward and see it, how do I still feel a connection to this effort?
The answer? Selling one bulb at a time.
All of these lights symbolize all of the good, all of the generosity, all of the kindness that happens in our city.
For the past 2 years, Greg has helped tell the stories behind individual bulb dedications. But for him, there was a special reason for buying bulbs for his daughters.
Encouraging them to dream about what would you want to change in the city? What would you like to add? What fingerprints do you want to leave on the city to make it more beautiful and inclusive?
The impact of illumination doesn't stop there. Thanks to Lori, 120 nonprofits will use the Hoan to impact the city over the next 10 years.
Every month, a different nonprofit partner will be featured, and that will light the bridge in their colors and elevate their platform to tell their story and the good that they're doing in Milwaukee.
Some will even use the light's coding.
If we're coding the bridge to dance along to the music of a song, each bulb needs to be individually coded.
Code the Hoan aims to provide STEM education to Milwaukee's future tech leaders. One partner, Islands of Brilliance, educates individuals on the spectrum.
We were able to actually make the connection not just between Light the Hoan and Islands of Brilliance, but we connected them to our global partner in Signify. And there's a chance that someday kids from Milwaukee could also help do coding on all of the landmarks that Signify has lit.
Staying true to their original goal, powering the future of Milwaukee.
This has to inspire the next 15-year-old to say, I've got a passion and a dream and a company, and I can make that happen here.
Light the Hoan has become so much more than installing bulbs on a bridge. Steve, and I know you're going to love this. The technology is instant. So if the Brewers hit a home run, they can make the Hoan light up blue and yellow. Bucks shoot a 3. You know it's going to be cream and green.
I can't wait to see what they can make this bridge do when we can actually see it. Delaney Bride, thank you very much for that. Up next, my conversation with the mayor of Milwaukee, how he hopes this project could help spark a transformation in Milwaukee's Harbor District. Mayor, thanks for joining us. It strikes me as kind of amazing that you can flip a switch on this really industrial workhorse of a bridge, and it really changes people's perspective on it.
Well, it's going to be absolutely breathtaking, and I was down here one of the nights that they were testing it with my wife, and it's really cool. It's very, very cool, and the way the lights flash off the water or bounce off the water, and it just creates a very pretty picture of Milwaukee, and we're really proud of it.
Did you think they could pull this off when they announced they were going to light the bridge one bulb at a time by selling sponsorships?
I thought that was a challenge, but there really has been a committed group of people who really have worked very, very hard. There are no public dollars involved in this at all, but they did a lot of private fundraising and a lot of people who believed in it. And I think part of it is they've got an educational component. So it's not just lighting the bridge, but it's teaching young people how to code. It's getting young people involved in this. And I think that's part of it. So there's a workforce development, there's an educational component, but it's really beautiful. It's very beautiful.
What's it mean to you to see your skyline effectively change so dramatically in a moment like this?
Well, it's transformational because they can really, on a moment's notice, change the color. So if the Packers have a great game, they can go green and gold. If the Brewers are doing it, they can put blue up. There's a lot of different things they can do with it. And it really complements all the great success we're having here in the harbor area with Komatsu, with Michaels Corporation. We're seeing a lot of investment here. And I think it really livens up what I call America's fresh coast. And it's just an exciting part of the city.
Now that we've got this done, what else can we look forward to in the Harbor District?
Well, there's going to be more construction, without a doubt. We're seeing investment. It's a hot part of the city. As I mentioned, Komatsu is having its North American headquarters here. Michaels has done a tremendous job, but you will see a transformation, and you're going to see more development. I think you'll see more housing in this area as well, and that's what we want. We want people to know just how valuable the lakefront is, how great it is to have access to these rivers, and people do gravitate toward the water, no question about that.
Now they have one more reason to come down here and take a look at.
A great reason. Again, yeah. I guarantee you'll enjoy it if you come down and see it at night.
It was nice to chat with Mayor Barrett on a day when the weather actually cooperated with us. Well, each one of the lights that we're going to see on the Hoan Bridge has a special meaning behind it. Some of those dedications are scrolling across the bottom of your screen right now. Up next, we're going to introduce you to a Milwaukee Municipal Court judge who used one of those bulbs as a way to say thank you. Welcome back, everybody. For just $25, you can purchase and dedicate a bulb on the Hoan Bridge. Don't forget, they still have a whole nother side that needs to be lit up so you can see it as part of the skyline of the city of Milwaukee if you're out on a boat on Lake Michigan. What's so special about what we are going to see tonight is each and every one of those lights tells a different story. Delaney Bry is back to tell us more about that. Delaney?
Thanks, Steve. Yeah, one of those lights was bought by Judge Mosley, and he bought it to honor his kidney donor, his best friend. What a special way. Every time Judge Mosley looks at this bridge, he'll be reminded of the friend who gave him a second chance at life.
I heard about the bulb dedication in Light the Hoan from both Ian and Michael. Ian was putting out, the word that this is what he wanted to do, and he thought it was a good way not only to just light the Hoan, but also tell stories.
Needless to say, Judge Mosley has one heck of a story.
I was diagnosed with end-stage renal disease, and my doctor told me that I needed to have a kidney. And so Joanne's my best friend, and so I called her after I got the news, and I was like, Joanne, I have to have a kidney. And Joanne was like, well, hey, I'll give you my kidney.
Without giving it a second thought, Joanne got tested and was a perfect match. 4 years later, Judge Mosley found the perfect way to say thank you.
I thought to myself, you know what? How great is it that I could look at this bridge and every time I gaze upon it, think to myself, I can see this because of her.
Grateful for another day in the city he loves, Judge Mosley truly believes lighting the Hoan can make Milwaukee better.
Until you see a picture of the Hoan before and how dark that space was, and it kind of blends into the lake and you really can't see it, and then you see a picture of it lit up, it just changed. That's going to be the face of Milwaukee.
As each individual bulb lights up every night, its colors will paint a bigger picture, one that reflects the beauty of Milwaukee.
Black, white, male, female. She's from Brookfield, I'm from Milwaukee. I mean, we came together, her kidney inside of me to keep me going, right? And so that's how I feel about the Hoan. It's just, we can do things, whether it's Donate Life, whether it's breast cancer, whether it's Alzheimer's Walk, whether it's mental health, no matter what it is, that could be shown on the Hoan to bring us together as a community. We as Milwaukee stand for this. This is what we believe in. And I just think it's great for us, and I think it's great for generations to come.
Judge Mosley isn't the only amazing story and dedication. We have some of those dedications rolling across your screen right now. You can also go to lightthehoan.com.
Delaney, thank you. If you want to make a dedication, we do have a link at our website, TMJ4.com. Still to come, the moment we have all been waiting for, the official lighting of the Hoan Bridge. That happens when we return. Now the moment we have all been waiting for. I'm going to stop talking, step out of the way, and let all of you enjoy the lighting of the Hoan Bridge.
All right. Well, all right. Side to side. It's cool because it's like side. Well, all right. Well, everybody, come on. We party to the and we wake up in the. We can't have a. Now everybody, party to the sunshine. We wake up in the moonlight. Can't have a good time. Now everybody, boogie. We party to the sunshine. Then we wake up in the moonlight. Can't have a good time. Now everybody boogie. We party to the sunshine. We wake up in the moonlight. Can't have a good time. Now everybody boogie. Rock right now. I rock class and I came to get down. Say I wanna rock right now. I rock the class and I came to get down. Ooh, Ian, I think we blew a fuse. Hold on, just a second. Let me just, yep, oh, okay, hold on. I got it. 1, 2, 3. You know I could put you on right now. 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 Right now. This is your chance to leave an impression. Yeah, this is your time. Well, your voice will be heard. You don't have to be scared. Don't you be shy. With your rolling, turn it up. And let's pump up the volume. Turn it up. And let's show them we're here. Yeah, yeah. Turn it up.
You float around on specks of light, making it seem it's all alright. Feeling my steps, bending my mind, surrounded by time. You float around on specks of light, making it seem it's all alright. Feeling my steps, bending my mind, surrounded by time.
Hey Milwaukee, this is Michael Hosted and Ian Afston from Light the Hoan. We hope you loved what you saw this evening.
We spent over 4 years working to light this bridge, and seeing it come to life tonight is nothing short of spectacular.